Oh, you're here again. You want my couch again? Okay. I'll give you my couch again.
Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to Waifu Hub. Today, thanks to a comment left by Wario, we're gonna do Meiko. Who's Meiko? Is this teacher girl, whatever, with a whip. And her clothes are almost bursting out from the inflation of her body. But you know what? Let's get going. The soft ticking of the analog clock hanging over my office doorway continued to fill the room as I filled out a few more documents regarding the newly recruited waifus. How many of them? We have already three, isn't it? I paused in my work and took a sip of the hot coffee from the thermos I brought into work. I drink water, not coffee. Looking down at the files before me, there was one in particular that was standing out. Meiko Shiraki. Her application for an interview had been accepted, and though I had yet to see any pictures of her, just her history was suspicious. Vice president of an underground student council? That sounded sus, right? It wasn't just me? Well, that aside, Miss Shiraki was due for an interview at any moment now. I stood up from the files, leaving them in a messy heap that they were in as I began setting up the camcorder atop the coffee table. Oh, we don't even wait for her to arrive, we just set up the camera? Just as the clock struck 12 p.m, there was a knock at the door. Was that already out? Punctual? Because she's a teacher, she's not early and she's not late. She's like on time. I stood up, leaving the camcorder to stand before the office door. Come in! Oh, that's Amber! Oh, it's you, Amber. I thought it was the model. The model just arrived! She's in time, is there a problem with her? She's a bit crazy, so I wanted to warn you. Crazy? She loves to do this, I'm sure, but she's very direct and offensive. If she does what we do here in Waifu Hub, I don't care that much about what she does in her life. I know about that, it's the same stuff with the rest of the girls, but this one, Meiko, can be easy to seduce, but she's rude. Did she say something to you? Oh, she did. Okay, I give her one chance, and if I don't like her, I don't hire her. Amber? Yeah, she did. I know I have to don't care that much because she's coming here to show off her body. She's really hot too. Go straight to the point, Amber. Did she say something mean to you? She said me that I look like a horse. That's what I understood. Go fight her right now. Go fight her. I don't care if she's a teacher or not. I'm gonna give her a good pound. Thank you, boss. Don't let her manipulate you. I won't. Never. Come in. Oh gosh, I'm already feeling afraid. A voluptuous beauty swooped in, holding a writing crop in her dainty-looking hands. What's this, Meiko? Hello, my name is Meiko Shiraki. You must be... Her lips curled in distance as she said my name, and I wondered if I had done something to offend. Yes, I am. A pleasure to meet you, Meiko. You're most definitely on time. Of course I am. Right. I cleared my throat, diminishing any thoughts of those narrowed eyes of hers, meaning that she ate me. After all, we just met, and besides, surely she knew what she was getting herself into. So you're here for the interview, correct? That is correct! Do take a seat, please, Meiko. I gestured over to the couch as I returned to the camcorder side. I'll just be setting this up. Do you know how these types of interviews work? Of course! I answered a few background questions and then let you fight me with that filthy PPO. Okay? Well then, that writing crop she was carrying with her certainly looked more frightening than it had been. Yes, well, I'm glad to hear that you know what you've signed yourself up to for. This is what you call an alpha female. Beta cuck. Excuse me? She smirked and sat the writing crop down on the coffee table away from her. I didn't know whether to be more relieved or annoyed with her. Why do you sound so offended? I only spoke the truth. Look, if you don't want to be here, you can leave or say nothing. Let's go with the first one. Her eyes filled with disdain for the most fleeting of seconds. In the next moment, she had straightened up, looking mildly amused. Oh, so do you have a bit of a bite? Before I could reply, she reached into her shirt. Okay, so this interview is going different from the other ones. Consider that a reward. What was she talking about? I simply nodded, setting the quad pro beside the recording camcorder. I don't want this, please. Take this away from me, okay? I'd like to stay if that is alright with you, so sitting in this interview will mean a lot to me. You're a teacher, right? You have students. In my world, teachers are fired by only having an OnlyFans. Very well. I pointed out the camcorder on the coffee table. Enough small talk, we'll begin. Introduce yourself. I watched Meiko's eye twitch in annoyance. She must have not liked my ordering her around. Well, she's going to have to get used to it if she wanted this job. Very well. She turned her attention to the camcorder and began to speak. Hello, my name is Meiko Shiraki. I'm a third-year student at Ashimitsu Academy, an assistant combatant. Do you know martial arts or something? Was that last part necessary for this type of interview? Very nice, and what's your reason for wanting to join us here at the Waifu Hub? Again, I twitched. I just wanted to. Surely there must be a reason. No! For a moment I felt the rush of Lee watching that overconfident expression of hers make way for agitation. Oh well, such an answer isn't satisfactory. I didn't think you cut out to work in this industry. Sitting with rage, Meiko stood up, snatching her writing crop up from the coffee table. Oh, don't grab that again, please don't. Listen to me, you do not want to make an enemy of me. That has nothing to do with this interview. She brought the crop down on the coffee table with a dense crack and I flinched, blinking up at her. Who the hell did she think she was? Is she another nut job? Seemingly pleased by the fear she struck in my heart, Meiko returned to sitting once again, setting the writing crop down on the table in front of us. Go back where the camcorder is pointing, okay? Next question. Sheesh, what an attitude. Where do you come from? You know what? This is tedious. This whole interview aspect for a job only dependent on cravings of the flesh is pointless. The interview aspect is a good start for building a fan base in the industry. Do not lecture me! What the actual hell? You do realize that I am your potential employer, correct? Oh please, your men are all the same pigs! Don't talk as if this is a respectable job. You're nothing but a disgusting pervert. That definitely struck a nerve with me. Meiko, seriously, why the hell are you here? Without even gracing me with a reply, she began shedding her clothes, keeping her eyes averted as she did so. Okay, man, I pig, but you're the reason that you're about to make some good money. That's none of your freaking business. Now, bring your right over here. Bring that bicycle right here, okay? I mean, with a body like that, how could I not be aroused? She was idly irritating with a rude personality. But damn it, I could already tell something else will be good. Good boy. Fine, I'll bow down to you. At this point, I had stopped caring that she had a foul mouth and attitude. I'm pleasantly surprised that it's so big. Don't take it as a compliment though. The only thing bigger is my wallet. And it's getting even bigger with you. Thank you, I said anyway. She smirked, seemingly amused by my response. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. It's as filthy as the rest. But you're about to make some money, so shut up. I held myself back from commenting that I showered this morning, but instead let her get to work. She doesn't care that I showered. I had all this work throughout the day for you, and you don't even care that I wash it really well. Meiko didn't seem to be such a fan of eye contact, as she kept her attention on her work instead of on me. Not that I was complaining. Don't worry about it, you don't have to look at me. Watching her work so diligently was a turn on in itself. Hey, you like that? If you're gonna look at me like that, please don't look at me at all. I didn't respond and she just returned to whatever she's doing. She's doing her job interview. God, she was definitely talented with her skills. He almost felt disappointed that this exchange was purely profession based. There was no sense of lust nor adoration. Who cares anyway? It's not like we have a great relationship with the other girls, right? I forgot how unfulfilling this felt. I unexpectedly went to, okay, we just finished then? Is something the matter? That was the glint of the light in her eyes at the sight of my flaccid. Okay. Not as active as you once were, is that it? If you weren't that rude, I wouldn't have any problem. Ask her to leave, push her down. I'm going to ask her to leave, because to push her down I think is the incorrect option. Oh? Meiko stood up without another word, that snide curl to her lips still very visible. She plucked her writing crop, running her fingers back through her hair as she did so. You really are rather pathetic, aren't you? I said nothing in response as she began to dress herself. I was really expecting more from you, but I suppose that must have been too much hope to put on a disgusting company run by a boy like you. I held back the oncoming flinch, instead waiting for her to be fully dressed. Leave my office right now! I walked over to the office door and opened it for her, gesturing for her to leave. The condescending smile never left her face as she exited the office, never to return again. Well, there goes another one. Okay, so I chose the wrong answer. Okay then, let's push her down. What in the world? I leaned down, gripping her shoulders and pushing her down into the casting couch. Don't do that, that hurts. She shivered beneath my attention, obviously stifling moans of pleasure, and I lightly scratched down her supple skin. I'm about to show you who is commanding this interview right now. Her expression then was almost unrecognizable. Desire think with just a bit of fear. Did she finally find some respect for me since I was taking charge? I'm about to show you my true power. Her tone with those words seemed to suggest her final attempt at taking control of the situation. See, consent? I don't want her consent. Forget about that. Ow! Of course she's doing this willingly, because she came to this interview all by herself. For a moment I felt a surge of power and control surge through me, and then Meiko was biting back, her elbow coming out me from nowhere, and... Did you just elbowed me or something? What was that about? I blacked out. Oh, I had felt like hours when I roused myself awake. The office was empty of any other person other than myself, and I realized that I was still naked in the castle couch. I sat up, groaning and regretting my actions. Meiko must have fled. Oh, seriously? Let's seek consent then. You are well aware of what this interview entails. Would you still like to continue? Well? A look of defeat filled her eyes and she gritted her teeth together, nodding and saying yes. I thought so. Okay, so we need consent. Like always, guys. She gripped the casting couch beneath us. The casting couch must be filled with nails marks. Oh my goodness, that feels so good, right? This is your best job interview ever. Meiko didn't seem to mind the rough treatment at all. In fact, it looked as though she were enjoying it. So that's a good sign now. Finally behaving, aren't you? Good girl, you're not a rude girl anymore. I'm just putting on the facade that will get me this job. Right. You cannot trick me, Meiko. You're certainly so. What made your body change your mind? Your facade, of course. Me taking control, of course. Meiko grimaced, not impressed. Deep down, she's really impressed. Turn around, Meiko. There was no room for argument, and Meiko drew away to comply to my instruction. Is this okay? No, it's not okay, but who am I? I'm already doing this. Yes, perfect. I ran my fingers across her body, wondering if this shift in attitude was truly because she was putting on a facade. Was there a chance that she was actually warming up to me? What are you doing already? You're going to make this interview look bad if you drag it out too long. It's my company, I do whatever I want. If I want to take 1 hour, I take 1 hour. Do you know what editing a video is? Probably not, because it's your teacher. How professional. Well, if that's what you want, of course that's what you caught me off guard. Actually, I didn't, but who cares? It's not like you were not expecting it. Okay, pull her hair or bazungas. Let's go with her bazungas, because I don't think that she likes me pulling her hair. Oh, jackpot, I did it, okay. I already lost 2 times during this video, so let's try and not do it a 3rd time. Probably that's gonna be a 3rd time. There's no 2 without 3. I rolled her over onto her side and continued, watching her expression contort with pleasure. That laugh though. Maniac laugh. From which anime is Meiko? I have no idea. I have to Google it after I finish this video. I'm pretty sure that she's not that voluptuous in the anime, right? Oh, that feels amazing. Do it. I continue to do it. Because why wouldn't I? So let's just slap her. You like that? Yes, kachinga! I brought my hand down on it in one swift motion. Ta-da! Meiko suddenly stopped moaning as I continued my barrage of spanks on her supple bottom. I mean, 1 is enough. Don't do a barrage of them. That's not good. Please don't leave my office. Okay, no! It wasn't until the world went black that I realized that I had probably been the wrong move. Thankfully, I made it back to consciousness. Meiko was nowhere to be found along with her clothes. Stop it! I experimentally wrapped my fingers around her slender throat, making sure that the grip was loose. Well, I'm not going to black out with this one, right? Like I said, I was seeing this bad outcome for both options. How should I know? Upon hearing the sounds of approval, I gradually tightened my grip on her throat and she giggled between moans. Oh, okay, she's giggling. Alright. Her moans became desperate gurgles and I let her go. Just try to not kill anyone in this couch, okay? Or else someone is going to curse this couch and we cannot do anything else in this couch. And this couch is precious. I don't want to buy a new couch. There's too many memories here. After a few seconds of racked breathing, she giggled and shook her head. What's the matter? Afraid you were going to kill me? Of course not. Actually, I was afraid to kill you. I took another step back, taking my time to appreciate her body. I just wanted to do something else to you. Oh? She seemed to be in such a good mood. Gently, I pushed her back into the couch. Mate, this is basically the same position but on the other side. I'm going to find where you teach and I'm going to show this to all of your students. Without a word, Meiko turned slightly, interrupting my work on her sweet body. How dare you? I'm the one running this interview. Oh! Why did she look scared? What does she teach though? Math, chemistry, biology, English, Japanese. Good thing though, she's not rude anymore. Okay, the same options that we got from the other girls as well. You're a filthy little teacher, aren't you? What a good freaking girl. I don't think she's gonna like if I call her a good girl. But what do I know, right? I always choose the wrong option. Let's go with the first one. I am! Okay, we did it! First time that someone actually liked me saying that. Ah! Did you almost finish? How pathetic! Not my fault to have such a good personality. Now she does. You're an awful man! Having you speak so condescendingly to me seems punishment enough. I'll only allow you to treat me such a way when we're doing this though. Is that understood? I'm sure there's an audience for somebody as rude as you. That is. Their names are Cucks and Beta. You filthy fucking piece of... Treat me like your boss, once and for all, okay? Don't treat me like one of your students. I mean, if you treat your students like that, I don't know why you haven't been fired yet. Your company is so huge! I know it's only nut jobs in it though. Damn! Oh wait, stop! You're gonna make me explode! Isn't that the point? Oh my gosh! Good? She puffed up her cheeks, suddenly refusing to speak to me. Why don't you want to speak with me now? Come on, let's try another position. Why do they always look like the same though? Meiko lifted herself up, positioning herself directly in front of the camcorder. This seems like a good angle. Come on, under me. Yes. You're the boss now, yeah? I had to admit, I was very pleased that Meiko's attitude towards me had changed entirely. This must mean that she indeed had the professional qualities every employer looks for. She's gonna be great in my company. Oh my god! Her soul is leaving her body. First, you have to work for me. Let her do you at her own pace. Do it at your own pace. Let her do it, I guess. To be honest, I was completely content with letting her control the pace of our business discussion. Okay? Her skin was dripping with sweat, and instead of finding it disgusting, I instead found the fluid intoxicating. Sweat from this and sweat from making exercise or whatever, they are two different things. She was working this hard just to please me. What a good girl. Yeah, I know, right? We should give the job to her. This was enough now, right? It's time for me to work. More! I didn't tell you that you could do it. Meiko simply smiled innocently. Please, make me explode again. I wanna explode! God, she smelled so good. If you explode on my couch, I'm going to resurrect you and then you're gonna clean it up. Please, teach me basic math. Let's do the pum pum. Please, pum pum me, I can't wait anymore. Well, with such a confession, how could I turn her down? Well, if you ask me like that, I just can't refuse, can I? And I made her very happy. Meiko squealed with excitement. I almost slipped back out because of the tremor. This woman is an animal. Haha, you're so cute. Meiko's eyes rolled up into the back of her head and she gasped. She really was so cute. Meiko opted off of me. Well, if the girls that come into our interviews, if they weren't cute, we would not hire them, right? They wouldn't even appear in this game. She lowered herself down in front of me on the couch and smiled happily. I want to explode in this position. Please? Only because it's more meaningful this way. Yay! Definitely her whole demeanor had completely shifted. Instead of concerning myself with whether or not this behavior of hers was a face for the camera, I drew closer to her. You wanna explode with my teaching, Meiko? Yes! Beg for it. Please! I wanna explode with your teaching. It's so big. You have such a huge brain. Does it make you feel good? It makes me feel crazy. Yes, teach me already, please. She was one hell of an actress. All I could do was normally smirk at her. I watched as her facade briefly lapsed. The look of disdain was there in her eyes for sure. She quickly covered it back up and potted her lips. Please, I chuckled. She must really want this job. Since you asked so politely. Okay, so this is all facades. She really doesn't care about me. Thank you. Deep inside, she must feel something, right? At least she's having fun and thinking about the money she's gonna make. You're very welcome, Meiko. Oh! Oh, that feels so good! That is not a facade, come on. Meiko celebrated with pleasure as I continued. Don't cover my couch full of your saliva, please. My god, you really do enjoy fighting, don't you? Only with you! Shut up, okay, that's not true. It's our first time, how can you tell me that? She was really pushing it, wasn't she? I gave her another light spank and watched that same misandristic light fill her eyes, only to vanish just as quickly as it had appeared. What a fake. It's a good thing she had such a nice insides. And carrying out her true thoughts towards me, I gave her perfectly shaped She really deserves this. Oh, was she going to explode already? Even if she didn't like me, her body was definitely stating otherwise. Mind and body are two separate things sometimes. I'm so close! You're so close to be rude with me once again. Eh? Meiko, this is beginning to feel very fake. Why don't you be more honest with yourself? Confusion flitted across Meiko's dark hues, and then she smirked. You're very annoying. Why didn't you just keep your mouth shut and continued until you finished? These interviews are meant to be honest. A larger demographic will click on my videos if I put on that facade. At least she's honest and she knows exactly what we are looking for. You can put that facade on behind another camera if you wish, but in this interview right here, right now, we're going to see the real you. Oh my god, it's about to get very rude. Is that understood? Shut the fuck up, I understood. I smirked. There's the Meiko we all know and love. Just get this interview done, you lowly filth. Oh no, my feelings have been hurt. She punched my arm and I reeled back, surprised at how much it hurt. Please don't punch my arm, I'm sensitive. Meeting her slitted eyes now seemed more frightening. Well then, let's get started. With no room to complain, we just get back to work. Damn, she really did get off being a bully. What are you doing? Daydreaming? I'm only doing it because I want to. Not because you're being so nasty, naughty. This time it was my chest that had gotten dealt a blow. I gasped for air for just a second before oxygen once more filled my lungs. Holy scheisse, what the freak was that? Strangely enough, the experience hadn't rendered my shut the freak up! I'm only to speak. Isn't that only I'm allowed to speak, maybe? I know what I said earlier, but it was, as you said, a facade. Your company is among the smallest I've ever had. Ha! Liar, I know you lie. Now this is a facade. She seemed to process that I didn't believe her, and in response, all she did was smugly shrug. Well, whatever. You're getting what you want right now, Meiko. No compliment left her lips. Instead, it was insult after insult, a barrage of senseless criticisms. She's not saying anything though. Please insult me, Meiko. Call me a better cook. It smells in here. You're definitely in need of a shower. Why is your foot shaped like that? It's disgusting. What do you mean? My foot is shaped perfectly fine. And we can take a shower after this. Why don't you have any hair? You look like a newborn. What do you mean I have hair? Instead of getting upset, I found myself getting more and more agitated. This was definitely an interview and an intimate session that I've never experienced before. I had to thank Meiko after we were done. This is truly different from the other interviews. Kiss her body, let her do whatever she wants. Let's do the second one. As far as I knew, Meiko preferred to get things done herself. I held myself back from moving or showing her any affection, allowing myself to be used. She seemed to enjoy my passiveness after all. You're awful. Are you not even feeling anything? Nope. Nothing at all. Can someone put on some movie or something? Just put Netflix. Because the chill I have, now I want the Netflix. This is so boring. What time is it? Is it not over yet? On the contrary, I'm enjoying myself very much. Yeah, I know, but Netflix. Oh gosh, are you gonna do it? Your company got bigger. No, I don't get to say that. Now you have to call me Alpha, because you called me better before. We're gonna finish. Well, what are you waiting for? I will have a surprise for you. Milk delivery coming. Leave some milk for me as well, okay? I want to eat some cereal later. Get out! Now! Meiko, that's enough! I was gonna collapse. With a sardonic giggle, Meiko drew back and relaxed into the couch. Pathetic was all she said. She looked around the office once more before asking me for a cigarette. I don't smoke. Don't smoke, that's bad for you. I told her I didn't have a packet on me and she once again called me pathetic. People that don't smoke are not pathetic. They're healthier than you. So? The job, useless piece of scheisse. Do I get the job? That was certainly going to be an audience for somebody like her. Yes, Meiko, you've got the job. Congratulations. She smirked. Good ending. Okay, we did it. Finally, Jesus Christ. Thanks for watching, guys. Tell me in the comments from where Meiko is, or maybe when I'm editing this, I'll just put on from which anime is Meiko. Don't forget to press the thumbs up, subscribe, and tell me in the comments down below as well which girl do you want me to do next. The ones that are left are Tubi, Talgo, Luko, and Raftalia. Which one do you want? If you wanna see everything uncensored, don't forget to support me on Patreon and see each other on whatever thing I do next. And thanks for the guys who already support me there. So guys, kisses, stay goody goody, and of course, stay good and bye.